Special task force of Assam police and the Karimganj district police have seized a large quantity of contraband drugs worth rupees 100 crores in the district. 5.1 kg of heroin and 64,000 yaba tablets have been recovered, and 4 packets of foreign brand cigarettes have also been found and seized. Additionally, security personnel have arrested 4 people related to this crime. The Special Task Force DIG has shared an update regarding this and has emphasized that this is the biggest seizure in recent times in terms of market value. Let's listen in.
लोगों को पता ही है कि जब से ये ऑनरेबल सीएम ने सरकार संभाला है, तब से उनका ये स्ट्रिक्ट इंस्ट्रक्शन रहा है कि असम पुलिस शुड गो आफ्टर ड्रग्स। एंड तब से अभी ये 2 साल से ज़्यादा हो गया कि हम लोग असम पुलिस कंटिन्यूअसली ड्रग्स के खिलाफ काम कर रहे हैं। और इसमें करीमगंज, काछार, कार्बी आंगलोंग, गुवाहाटी स्पेशल टास्क फोर्स ये लोग ने काफ़ी अच्छे से काम किया है।
All right, at this point in time, Major General A.K. Sivaj, former head of the Territorial Army and geostrategic defense expert, joins us on the program. Mr. R.V.S. Money, intelligence and security expert, also with us on the program. General Sivaj, I'll begin with you, sir. Very good morning. I hope you can hear me. General Sivaj?
Yeah, Vineet, I can hear you loud and clear.
Right, sir. You know, there is obviously an attempt. There was an attempt to create an Urta Punjab, and now there is an attempt to create an Urta Kashmir. And obviously, the usual suspects are sitting across the border, but the Indian Army and the forces are not letting them up.
Very correct, Vineet. What is happening is the drug is the biggest menace which is coming. Now, when you talk about Pakistan, they are sending drugs both to Jammu and Kashmir as well as Punjab, and they are making use of the drone. At the same time, even Northeast, this problem is the biggest problem. What has happened in Manipur also and opium cultivation this side of the border, which started by certain people from that side. Now, the point which is there is that this is on the highway of the triangle which is there of Thailand, Laos, and Myanmar. And there the drugs have been manufactured in a great quantity. And this is the menace which can create a problem in Northeast. So drugs come from that side, and majority of these states which are there, part of the Northeast, can be victim of that. And this is a very good action has been done by the Assam police that they have nabbed it, and it's a big catch, 100 crore. But challenge today for the security forces is to ensure that drugs do not come in India, and this is coming from both the borders. One is in the eastern side and one is on our western side. And the action which is done by Assam police, I think many more such action need to be done. And remember that the border, especially between India and Myanmar, is still porous. The 16 kilometer of area where both the countries can go without any pass and also any visa, that is also creating a lot of problem. And you're finding influx of the drugs coming from Myanmar as well as Laos and Thailand coming to Northeast is the biggest challenge. And this is one of the cause also of what has happened in Manipur. Vineet.
Mr. Mani, what do you make of this situation? And, how is this quickly turning into an attempt by Pakistan, to have alternative disturbances created as compared to what they did before Article 370 was abolished?
Indeed, there is a footprint of Pakistan. Yes, Pakistan's anti-India and India-based terror activities, 30 to 40% of the funding comes from the drugs trade only. It is a established lot of intelligence, and DIA, everybody records are already there. And not only that, the Northeast have been into there has been a target the last 3-4 years. Intra-states or interstate disputes have been everything, including the unrest in Mysore, in Manipur, unrest few years back between the Kachar district and the Lumding in Mizoram, that border unrest with a lot of Bangladeshi influx also happening. And Karimganj especially is a border state. Kachar district are all border areas. These are all areas where drugs play a very important role, smuggling, cross-border smuggling, all those things. and anti-India or insurgency against India. India insurgent groups are always regrouping. See, a very important thing is few days back we had the Alpha settlement. So the people who have got into it have started further pumping in more resources for carrying out their insurgency operations within India. The very clear footprint. And as I always say in your own channel, that security forces is as good as the political leadership allows them to him. I should congratulate Himanta Biswa Sharma for giving the security forces a clear-cut mandate and a free hand to deal with the situation. Because earlier also drug was available, Manipur cultivations were there, and we have a 16-kilometer cushion between the Indo-Myanmar border. We have some no man's land on the Indo-Bhutan border, Indo-Bhutan, Nepal, and that Nepal also through where it comes towards the Kokrajhar area, and there are a lot of the geography of northeast is such. And let us be very clear that right from 2014 onward, lot of good progress has been made in terms of curtailing the disaffection of northeastern people as well as rapid development. And this has made the India insurgents game more and more restive. Now we have a Nagaland Accord, we have a Alpha Accord, we have the autonomous territorial council, autonomous for the Bodoland. So each and every things are getting picked up and sorted out. And this is where the Pakistani and other anti-India forces who are now targeting Northeast is now getting into restive, and they are increasing their activities. Drug peddling is not just a per se drug peddling. It's 100 crore. So 100 crores means what could be the amount of this share will go to the terror funding or to India insurgency fundings or these type of groups is $1 million question. Huge amount, around 30 to 40 crores, will certainly go and grease the palms of all these anti-India forces working there. So I'm sure this is a very major step in forward in curtailing not just the drug peddling. We does not see it as a drug peddling itself. It has got its linkages with other insurgent groups and all that. So it's a very major development. We should congratulate the state government of Assam for that, and the police and the security forces for this.
Right. And
thank you.
General Sivaj, from a security trajectory point of view, what kind of a blanket is India supposed to ensure, in sensitive areas such as Jammu and Kashmir? Because, today it's drugs, tomorrow it could be something bigger.
Absolutely. Remember, Vineet, what is happening is that as far as the ISI is concerned, their main funding is coming through the basically drug smuggling. And now the way they are making use of drones and sending the drugs as well as weapon and ammunition to the terrorists which are inside India is become very large, and that's why India is now coming for anti-drone strategy. This is the biggest challenge now as to how to ensure that the drones do not able to bring drugs as well as weapon ammunition from Pakistan to India. There are a number of overground worker and sleeper cell working, and this is one of the major concern today in Jammu and Kashmir when the on line of control, when your counter infiltration grid is very strong and stable, but yet you are finding that the weapons and ammunition are still coming in valley, also in Rajouri Punch. We have seen it, how that area has been activated by Pakistan. So this only gives an indication that this is happening because drones have been made use of by the Pakistan and ISI. And as on today, the India is seriously thinking as to how to counter this menace. Not too many countries have able to do it in the world, but India has come developing an anti-drone strategy wherein you can ensure that the drones can be shot on the border itself, or they can be neutralized by passive means. I suppose that strategy is now going to be unfolded in time to come. But certainly this is a cause of concern, that how do we ensure the drugs as well as weapon ammunition do not come from Pakistan, because their K2 task is working very hard, that is Kashmir and Khalistan, and they want to activate both these fronts. As far as Kashmir is concerned, they have failed miserably, especially after abrogation of Article 370 and 35A. You find Kashmir Valley is very peaceful. Now they have started south of Pir Panjal in Rajouri Punch, and they are now activating this area mainly through sending weapons, ammunition through drones, and also activating certain OGW and sleeper cell. This is a big challenge for the security forces. How do we tackle it? At the same time, how do we tackle as far as basically Punjab is concerned, where the drugs are still coming from Pakistan through the drones?
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.